Hi there! Today I'm going to do a makeup look featuring this gorgeous, gorgeous Makeup Forever shade. It's labeled as a blush powder, number 75, which is this lovely bright fuchsia, which is not showing up in my viewfinder as absolutely beautiful as it really is. Maybe if I put it really close, you get some idea. And the other color I'll be using in the main look is the number 99 Scarlet by Makeup Forever, which is also labeled as a blush powder. And so, a word of caution about these two: they are considered by the company apparently to be blushes, although in Sephora they're in with the eyeshadows and they even show them on eyes. So if you have any reservations about the super red pigments going anywhere near your eyes, don't use them. Okay, so I've already done a few things to get me started. I have on my foundation, which is MAC's Studio Fix Fluid. I'm wearing, looks so yellow. This is in C45, which is my summer shade. I've prepped my eyelids already with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I don't need to show you this. I just told you what it is, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I have darkened and sort of evened out my eyebrows a bit with Revlon Brow Fantasy in Brunette. So, to begin the look, I'm going to apply blush, and I'll begin with, I think I'll only do one. I'm just going to use my MAC Tan Tone, although for my, it's summer. I'll use MAC Blunt. Many people only use Blunt as a contour, but I don't do any separate contouring. Well, rarely. So I kind of do the blush and contour in one step, which works for the shape of my face. So whatever blush I'm wearing, I always do a kind of deep one. And I usually, unless it's something very frosty and light, I don't put it on the apple of my cheek exactly. I put it underneath in kind of a rounded check mark shape. And that works because my cheeks are so round, so I can kind of go under them. And I don't have any trouble with my skin being too dry or too dull and matte. So in the summer I do naturally just get some glowiness on my cheeks. So there's really no need on a day-to-day basis to apply a highlight. And now for the delicious, delicious lid color. That's going to be the Makeup Forever number 75. I'm using this small brush. This is a low Cornell I forgot what size. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell you what size it is, but it's very similar in size to, let's see, what? Tiny bit bigger than the Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, I believe, and it's about the same size as a MAC 239 eyeshadow brush. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. So this is how some people have wanted to know how I kind of dip into my product. So I'll show you. I just do this a few times. Of course, with this color, really don't need to do it that much. So I'm going to tap off a little. That helps reduce the amount of fallout. And I'm just going to pat that on my eyelid. I'm going to go into the crease with this color, but since it's so bright, what was I saying? It's going to go into the crease, but I start right at the lash line to make sure that I cover all of the lid. I do my best not to leave any skin showing right at the lash line, but if I do, that's okay. It can be covered later with eyeliner, so it doesn't have to be perfect right off the bat. It doesn't ever have to be perfect. You might recognize this look from a couple wig reviews I did. I think they were the reviews of Aida Lace Front by Vichy and Bella Full Cap Wig by It's a Wig. I was a little bit disappointed in those videos that the color really didn't come through as bright as it is in person. And I was surprised that I got compliments on it, because after seeing it in person, it's kind of like, seeing it on the video. Okay, now on to the second color, which is the number 99 Scarlet. I'm using a, what's this? This is my rounded crease brush. I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit because I don't want to get too much on. I'm going to tap it off because I just want the red to be sheer. And the purpose of the red is to transition from this very cool pink into my very warm skin tone. Well, very yellow skin tone. So I just start at the outer edge, in the crease, just above the crease, depending on where I put the first shadow, and in little circles. Just use the red to blend the fuchsia with my skin color. The other reason for using the red is so that you don't have to worry about the boundary of the pink being perfect when you set it down, because you will soften it out and diffuse it quite a bit using the red shadow. If you don't have a true red for this step, not to worry. An orangish red, kind of a brick red, would work just as well. Just make sure it's blended well, and you can use pretty much any color. Green would be difficult, but it can be done. Blue would be nice. In the previous video, I don't think I was wearing a highlight, but I will today. And today I'm choosing MAC Motif eyeshadow. It's a duochrome light peach, light pink, and I'm using a big spongy, what do they call this? They call it a smudger. This is from the Body Shop. Yeah, that's right. And I start right under my brow, and then in quick patting motions brush it down toward the diffused out red eyeshadow. Show you how I put that on the smudger. Kind of the same thing I did with the lid color, just a few downward patting motions. And again, put it right under the brow. And then quick patting motion, smudge it down toward the red. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to line the upper and lower lash line, no, I'll line the upper lash line and the lower waterline with black pencil probably, and put on some mascara. Okay, so I've got the liner and mascara, and I just used, what did I use? This black liner from Ulta, which I only use for tutorials because it runs a lot, so don't use that, but use a very nice, deep, rich black. And for my lashes, I did the L'Oreal Telescopic, and on top of that, some Maybelline the Falsies, because I wanted both length and volume. Couldn't think of the word. Okay. Alright, so the last thing is the lips. So I'm just using MAC Hodgepodge lip pencil. This is a medium brown. I'm going to do a nude lip, so I pick a brown that is just a little bit deeper than the color of my top lip. Then MAC Fresh Brew lipstick. And, you know, I was going to use this, which is just a light tan lip gloss, but I think it would be fun instead to use something cool. Well, this is MAC Nico lip gloss. I don't like it. I'm gonna let it settle down. But for effect, for the look, it's okay. It's just not me. Okay, but I like everything else about it. Alright, so we got those bright pink eyes, strong line around the eyes, but not super thick. Long, thick lashes, a defined brow, and a nude, kind of dead looking lip. It kind of works though. Alright, so those are the elements that make up this look. So you don't have to have exactly the same colors, but those elements, put them together, and hopefully it'll work for you. Alright. Oh, and check these out. How much do you love those? Burlington Coat Factory. Who'da thunk it? Cute! Okay. Well, it was wonderful doing makeup with you again, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.